Hello to all the amazing people, the Neomer here, and welcome to some more of the Card Survival Tropical Island. We are still playing Grok, the Son of the Ocean, the Spear Fighter versus Killer Drones. If you want to check out the full playlist, you can find it in the comments or description below. And yeah, watch it from the start. It's quite a long playthrough. Otherwise, if you're already up to date or a new person here who wants to see just what it is all about, then welcome, sit back, relax, and enjoy. And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy what you see. Anyhow, this is a crafting survival game which is done by Card Interaction, and I'm enjoying it a lot, having really silly amounts of hours in it already. For a victory condition for Grok, we are trying to raise its insight to 100. And we're gonna need to meditate a lot next. So I already got the... what is it called? I already got the Hunter Insight, and I already got the Love Insight, and I got the Void Insight, so we're all set on that account. And now we just need to, like... now we need to reminiscent about all this information, and it's gonna take a while. Now there are supposed to be easier ways to gain deep thought. I will need to investigate it a little bit, but in general is a thing that you get by meditating a lot and like stupid amount of times. Like I think to get maximum amount of insight from deep thinking, you need to meditate like 400 times. I think that's 400 hours. That's like a lot. So I don't know. I'll try to weave it in, and let's hope. And I will also investigate if like I can boost this somehow. Surely there's a way to boost it. This is, however, a huge game. And even though I did recently join the developer team, I still don't know like how exactly this works. I actually don't know much about the new insight system. There was a lot of guesswork that I had to do in order to figure out how to do the other things anyway. So yeah, we're gonna be meditating a lot. That's gonna be the name of the game here, and playing with our monkeys, and well, enjoying the game still, and just talking, and maybe we do some crop plots. I don't know, just gonna be meditating every night. So like in 10 days we can meditate in 8 hours like 80 times. And then if you do that like 5 times, that's it. That's not a lot, right? That's gonna go up in a breeze, right? So right, so monkeys are pooping, and yeah, we can give some love to our monkeys that way also, like make sure they are nice. So yeah, this is a good opportunity. If you want to see anything else in this playthrough, you can let me know in the comments. I really like interacting with people, so don't be a stranger. Or you know, you can just stick around, stay a while and listen, you know, all that good stuff. Right, so my monkeys here. So Freud, my analysis is that you are obsessed by ginger. Maybe you should take it easy on it. Well, maybe I should. So I'll stop drinking ginger. I see less and less value in losing my own personal time, and also the viewers' time on me doing the ginger stuff. So I think we are well beyond the point where we don't need the ginger anymore. So let's see what changes in the playthrough that way. I mean, we are meditating a lot, which does give some wakefulness. We'll still need to sleep a little bit, but it's not gonna be like super necessary or anything like that. But yeah, we are repairing our... oh, my mental structure is actually going down. Why is that? Because of Western company and being euphoric. Who would have thought that being euphoric will be such a problem? Maybe I should stop playing my instrument. Okay, at least the mental thing is going down, so at least that's good. Let's check out how our partridges are. Oh, I think... oh yeah, I just remembered. I decided to plant some... sago. Not sure where my sago seeds went. Okay, there they are. I did log into the game a tiny bit between episodes to check something, so I guess I moved those away. Right, so let's go and let's research the brimstone gel. We're gonna need this thing to like plant some sagos. Well, actually no. What am I saying here? We need brimstone pesticide. How do we make brimstone pesticide? Okay, that's vitriol. Oh, there we go. So just gonna need some quick lime. Oh, that's easy. Okay, right, so let's grab some quick lime. I should probably have it some in my mud hut here. And we're gonna make the ruins of the time long forgotten. Oh yeah, this is become a meme. Will it not? Look at this thing. I think that's a bug. It doesn't like harm anything or anything like that, but still, probably we should take a look at it. There you go. This game kept growing even after it was released. A lot of beautiful work went into it, and okay, that's 3. Okay, that's enough actually, because I don't really have more brimstone pesticide anyway. Okay, where is that now though? Where is it? There it is. Okay, I don't want this thing to evaporate, so I'm gonna put this nasty thing into the pots. Good thing the pots in this game are self-cleaning. Well, they are not really, but anyway, make another one. I'm gonna put this into the pot as well, and finally, and once we have the brimstone pesticide, we're gonna go outside and plant some sagos. That's gonna be good. And I will probably. There we go. Okay, we have 3 sago seeds. Do we actually have 3 of those? Okay, are we catching a new piggy? Probably not yet, because I didn't do this one yet, so there would mean no. Okay, I have only 2, so definitely need to place down a 3rd one, and bam, do we use the manure? Or do we use the fertilizer? I mean, I think we have a lot of fertilizer, right? Like, a lot. Let's check the. I'm gonna use. Well, manure is also very readily accessible, so yeah, okay. Good. I'm gonna plant the sago then. Sago is for feeding the partridges, and partridges are for feeding the monkeys. I have it all nice and figured out. I will put the fertilizer. Yeah, I definitely have more fertilizer, but okay. So now you will see these mushrooms. They're also gonna start growing and trying to destroy our beautiful, beautiful sago trees. Which, well, I'm really not impressed by that notion. I'm gonna tell you that much, so. Hopefully we can stop it with some nice pesticide work. Okay, there we go. And we still have some food, so still no time to open up the pig. And yeah, let's throw this outside, make sure the monkeys are nice and fat, and start meditating a little bit more. Okay, the wound healed, that's beautiful, so we don't have any wounds left, that's just great. And let's make sure we remake the thing. No, that's not what I wanted. It's a disaster. Anyway, so yeah, we planted some sagos. We're gonna use those to feed the chickens. Okay, so I can mostly keep this thing up and running, but the sleep will like catch us up. There's not much we can do about that. Okay, I'm trying. I don't know at what point of hunger do the monkeys start feeling bad. I think it's probably relatively low though. Not exactly where though. So. But yeah, I'm gonna be meditating a lot. Coconut shell empty. So yeah, let me know if you know a better way to raise the deep thinking. So like deep thinking is like the stats, which is like which models like your how should I say it, insights of this world. You're thinking very hard about it, like we are doing philosophy thing, right? We are like, I'm a big philosopher and I'm gonna think really hard about this world and what is this all about, and yeah, and then you get these little stories created by the developers, and right, we discovered a new blueprint that we really don't need, and well, look at that, boar is about to get spoiled. This would be pretty bad, but I saw it in the nick of time there. And the stove actually ran out of fuel, okay. And this thing will spoil, and the monkeys are probably starting to get pissed off. So yeah, just playing fast like this will do us no favors, but you know, there's a big road ahead of us that we need to cross, so yeah, anyway. There's more food and stuff. Let's go outside, see how the partridges are doing, and I'm just gonna let this one be. And more importantly, see how our sagos are doing. So they are growing at a decent rate, actually, considering they are trees and all. I'm gonna wait a little bit more before we actually put any pesticides on it. Okay, so the birds are like just about running out of food, so this is good timing as well. But yeah, we're gonna need more bird feed for them, so that's why we are planting the sagos. And then they give us like 1,000,000 eggs, and the monkeys will be super happy for that. I'm gonna go and gonna grab this charcoal ash, and the mask is done, so that's pretty good. Let's go. Okay, I don't want to be euphoric anymore, so the mental structure recovers, so I'm not going to be playing the flute because of it, if you're wondering why did I stop playing that. I'll probably being like, I'm not wondering anything, I'm just here to enjoy some nice chill time with Neomer and his shenanigans and card survival and all that good stuff. And yeah, hope you're enjoying it, you're very much welcome. I'm enjoying it as well, and especially when somebody writes comments, I'm so happy when I can answer and interact with you lovely girls and guys. But anyway, we're gonna go and we're gonna meditate some more. So yeah, we need to meditate about the life. So yeah, we talked with Weston about if we are real, and oh, actually accidentally clicked the nap, which is okay. Which is okay. I would need to nap sooner or later, so that's fine. No worry, no foul. Okay, monkeys seem to be quite nice as well, and we're just gonna continue meditating. So like, am I real? Is Weston real? Are monkeys real? Is anything real? And so we need to think about it really hard to find the answers, and that's what we are doing right now by doing all this meditation and stuff. Okay, it's dark now. I actually don't have this thing on, do I? And I probably don't even need to have it on. I'll need it once I need to cook the food, but that's about it, and I'm not even hungry or anything like that, so... Monkeys are a little bit hungry, but they can wait. Maybe Freud can give us like some ideas, but he's more like a psychologist, not so much of a philosopher, so... we'll need to figure this one out ourselves. Yeah, I did enjoy the stories though. About am I real, like what is world, what is consciousness, all that. These are some questions that we as people like having a hard time to figure out. Like sometimes I get like this existential dread, you know, like when you think about these things really hard. I don't know if I should lay it on your shoulders, but like, I don't know. Just imagine this thing. So for example, like, so consciousness and being self-aware. Like, first thing interesting, which I like to say to my friends I play board games with, I'm like, I tell them this. I tell them that I'm conscious of myself, but if I told them to prove to me, how would they prove to me that they are also conscious? I mean, they can claim it, but as far as I'm concerned, how do I know that they are just not either a figment of my imaginations or just some kind of androids, you know, like... How do we even know anything around us is as real as we are? And are we really real? And all that good stuff. So yeah. I encourage you all, dear viewers, to prove to me that you're conscious. Like, no matter what you say, I don't think you can prove it. You can claim it, you can like do good arguments about it, but it would really be really hard to like do a correct proof. I don't know where philosophy came with that. I'm just like... I don't actually read philosophy books. This is just something that I like to think about myself. Like, I did watch some YouTube videos about it and stuff, and yeah, but that's about it. There we go, we had an epiphany. Your mind's eye momentarily sees the world around you as an exploration of logical possibilities, your present moment being constrained into its current shape by your past presence. So we're exploring the logical possibilities. That's nice, actually. I was just having a rant about all this kind of things. And yeah, that's about it. We get some morale, we get some insight. We're on 83% now. I think... I'm a bit tired of eating eggs. I think we'll be able to get 100% insight without the Watcher insight, which I missed. I'm sorry about that. I totally forgot about it. Well, the Watcher possibility did come into me at some point, but... then something distracted me. I did the hunter, and then I got the void insight, and then I started recovering, and it totally slipped my mind that Watcher would also give some insight. And well, For each one of these epiphanies that you see, I have to click meditate 100 times. So if you wanna count with me, you can. And I'll also think there might be a diminishing returns as well, so it might be even more if I'm spamming it like this. So yeah, buckle up, boys, and it's time for some more how should we call it, mental exercises here. I'm gonna let it be. Let's see how my plants are doing. Ooh, they're not doing good. They are being attacked by the fungus. So we're gonna take the big guns out and we're gonna put some pesticides on it, and let's see if that actually helps. I might have been a little bit late. No, actually not. It seems like it's okay. I'll need to do the piggy here, but it's gonna be dark now, so I cannot continue doing it. So I will need... Okay, let's just see if this thing's going down and how fast. Okay, it's almost below the threshold, and the protection is really high. Yeah, and they're gonna heal up once we're done. And we still have some pesticide left over. So I only used like 3 portions. So I can do this 3 times with 3 pesticides. That's pretty good. Anyway. How are the monkeys doing? Monkeys, I know, you know I love you more than sagos, but sometimes the sagos just need some attention, so they don't get destroyed. Right, so next thing is gonna be here. We're gonna start a fire so we can see what the heck we are doing. I already did it, so a little bit redundancy there, but that's alright. Get some meat out of the piggy and then throw this stuff out. And then I'm gonna go and I'm gonna put the fat in here. And the meat in there. I'm gonna take out the used fat, and I'm gonna take out the... Oof, let's just do it like that. I'm gonna take out some eggs. I'm gonna make some more meals. A little tired of eating eggs though from all these hearty feasts. But hearty feast, I think it's the best meal in the game actually. It should be, right? It regards fat, well... It regards mammal meat, which you can get from monkeys actually, so it might not be like the hardest thing to do now that I think about it, but it's okay. Anyway, I'm gonna cook 2 of these and continue thinking about life here. Right, and then I can prepare a couple more, I guess, which will not cook right away, but there. And I've got 3 meat left over, and yeah, let's continue meditating. And maybe these 3. You know what, my monkeys? I'm gonna have a treat for you tomorrow. Like, you were good, monkeys. Oh, never mind. There you go. They're like, we want to eat worms. And I wanted to give them the boar meat, but I guess it was just not meant to be. I was a little bit lazy. I didn't feel like grabbing the eggs out of the basket. And I was like, I'm just gonna give them the meat. But they were like, no, bugs, please. We need protein. Well, this is also protein. Well, maybe I should not teach my monkeys to eat meat though, you know. I'm meat. I'm meat also, and you know, they did bite me in the past, so yeah, it might be a little bit dangerous, you know. Just saying, yeah, just saying. Anyhow, okay, so the mushrooms are cleared and they still have protection. So turns out 1 portion of pesticide will be enough to safely grow a sago tree. So that's pretty good to know. Okay. So yeah, we had our first epiphany, although the first one was really easy to get because before I started this video, I probably already had some deep thought. And now we have to work towards the next one, which is gonna be on, 50% deep thinking. And we are probably really far away from that, so... But anyway, I was watching YouTube and yeah, so there was like this YouTube video where a person tried to figure out, so for example, if you're like, let's say you're religious, right? So the question arises, where is the human soul located, right? And then you do this thought experiments and you like increase it like part by part. So first you ask yourself, is it in the human's heart? And then you're like, yeah, but what if you do a heart transplant? Does that mean that you don't have your soul anymore? And like the answer I would say probably is that, well, you do. And then you're like, but what if it's in your brain? And yeah, that makes sense. We can't do brain insights, but what if one day we can? But like it's probably the brain, and then there is also like the soul is just not physical. It's like inside you and around of you and like uh, everywhere and nowhere, and it's like just something we don't understand. And okay, but then things become interesting when you start like do this kind of theory crafting. So like I don't know if you watch sci-fi and stuff like that, you know, like Star Trek maybe, and then they have teleportation there. So and like teleportation takes you apart, like all the molecules on one part, and then sends this through data, and then remakes you on the other side. And then the questions arise, some really hard ethical and moral dilemmas, like is the person recreated on the other side like the same person that started the whole thing, and like is it like does the soul gets preserved in that way, or is it that the first person dies and gets reborn, and is your consciousness transferred? Of course these are all like very hypothetical because we don't have the technology to do it yet, but what if one day we have it, like how would we even approach this thing, like where do we even start? Yeah, I think it's well, like kind of really complicated actually, and yeah, makes your brain hurt to even think about it and that stuff. So yeah, but yeah, I like to think about this kind of things when I'm like in transit and I'm not playing games. And well, I guess for these episodes where we're gonna do a lot of meditating, I guess I'm gonna talk about this kind of things. So yeah. Make sure to like leave your comment. But let's say for a moment that it is possible to fully recreate the person, to successfully copy it or clone it or whatever you want to call it when the teleport remakes you. And let's say you use this in the future for travel. Let's say let's say that the person enters, so let's say person enters a this machine inside, let's say, New York, and it gets disassembled and gets reassembled at, let's say, Paris, right? So that's like quite a distance. New York in the States, and then Paris, of course, in France, Europe, and then let's say that person goes to work like that every day, right? And to that person, if the consciousness transfers properly, together with everything else you remake, for that person it seems like they just instantly teleported from one place to the other. But what if, and hear me out here, what if this process, the way it actually works, that the person which enters, oh, by the way, there's a really cool movie you should watch called Prestige if you like this kind of arguments. If you didn't watch it, watch Prestige. But get ready for some really hard mental stuff. So, like, if you don't like, if this kind of subjects makes you anxious, then don't watch it. But otherwise, watch it. But anyway, now imagine, what was my chain of thought right now? But yeah, so okay, I'm just gonna let the piggy be. It's a good piggy. It's actually a bad piggy. It just damaged my crops. Damaged this one, but it's okay. It's gonna heal. Gonna heal, so it's good. So imagine for a moment. Oh yeah, so the person enters and exits on the other side, and then the evening it comes out, and it all seems nice and seamless and very convenient actually, right? That's the whole point, that the whole thing is convenient, that you can travel really fast that way, and increases your capability to be useful to the community, and also increases your capability to like explore. Like exploration is like a wonder of life where you can learn new information, interact with new information, grow in that way. Many people say that, well, actually learning and experience is kind of like one of the answers to what is the point of life, right? So imagine that scenario. The person enters in one city, exits in the another, everything's seamless, they transfer. But the machine actually works in a way that, well, the person which enters on one side, well, it's basically gone, it's disassembled there and appears on the other side. What if, and now this is a really interesting question, what if one day the machine malfunctions, it remakes the person on the other side, but the person on the first side doesn't get disassembled, and now you have two people. One in Paris and one in New York, and to the person which entered in In New York, they're like, yeah, I'm still here. The machine didn't work, but I'm very much alive, and I would like to continue being alive. And the person in New York is like, no, I'm here. It all worked, and well, I'm pretty much alive, and I pretty much want to keep being alive. And now we have a problem. Now you have two persons. Like, are they both conscious? Are they both equal? I mean, what do you do now? This is obviously a problem, right? You which do you kill one of them? Do you leave both of them alive? How is it even possible that they're both conscious? If they're not, which one is not? Which one do you disassemble now, and why? And yeah, many dilemmas arise here. So it would be very uncomfortable for a conscious person to be said, "Hey, you are not supposed to be here." So this kind of machine would be very problematic if something like that would happen. I guess you would have to keep both alive, right? But yeah, it's like an interesting thing to think about to me. So yeah. So yeah, as my character is having some deep thoughts, we are also having deep thoughts together with it, trying to get as many meditates in while taking good care of the monkeys. But yeah, so what is reality? Like, would something like this even be possible? Like, are all these paradoxes and inconsistencies that come out of it actually a reason why this would never work? And anyone who thinks that we might get there will not. Although we might not need to bother with this kind of things in the future anyway. The artificial intelligence is growing, it's becoming better. Although many people say, don't worry about it. They're just language models. You shouldn't worry too much about it anyway. But as a kid, I watched the Terminator movies, and seeing all these advancements in artificial technology, like AI technology, it does get you thinking. Even if it wouldn't be self-aware, and even if it wouldn't be conscious, it still does stuff, and it's not always predictable. And I think, in theory, no matter how hard you try to make really good rules, that it never does something bad, something can always go wrong. So imagine having something with such high potential and strength and capabilities going rogue. Scary thoughts. And I did play many games in which artificial intelligence went wrong, and well, let me tell you, it is not pretty to think about. Anyway. Oh, wait. Partridges. No reproduction. Nope. We care about the environment. Well, mostly we care about not me not needing to plant even more sago trees and making even more food. So no children. I'm sorry, partridges. It's been a while since I slept. So maybe this whole meditation thing actually helped me stay awake. So which is pretty good. So well, look at my mental structure is really nice and high already. I really enjoy to see that. So, okay, let's make sure these don't spoil though. They're still pretty good shape though. So. The never-ending storm. Yeah. Best perk ever. It even gives you positive points, as in the game. The game says this is difficult. It's raining all the time. It makes it harder to do what exactly? Do coastal things and grow food, I guess, but. There are ways. Maybe the fungals should be maybe they should be buffed. I feel like fungal just don't do enough. If you fertilize most of the crops, they will grow up before they can get damaged by fungals. I guess the trees are a little bit tricky, so that's why I made some brimstone pesticide, but in general, not really an issue at all. So okay, I'm gonna cook these now. I'm gonna eat this one. So hopefully we get a new boar soon. Otherwise, we're gonna be very hungry. And well, that makes me grumpy, and I'm pretty sure it would make the character grumpy as well. So yeah, I mean, we do have some mammals here, which we can make hearty fists from. Just saying, just saying. They beat us, so maybe we can show them how it is the other way around. Except I would do a much better job at it. No, just joking. I would never eat my monkeys. Unless I'm starving. But, so yeah, let's just make sure we don't starve, right? Let's just make sure we never have to eat our monkeys. So, I don't know how many times did I meditate after that last Epiphany. I need to do it like 100 times. I hope I did it like at least 20, 30 times. So maybe next episode we can do the rest of the 70 and get another Epiphany. And then, I don't know, maybe we can do some other stuff. Let me know what you thought about my rant here. Like, do you have any insight about that as well? I would be very happy to hear it. Let's just see how the trees are growing. Oh, it's drone. Yeah, whatever. Drone is down. Let it be. Right, new pig is ready. That's good. I'm gonna rearm the trap right away. Just not gonna put a bait in it. Okay, they're starting to accumulate this again, and they are out of fertilizer, so they're growing slowly now. But I'm just gonna leave them be for now. It's gonna be pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna store this into the valuables. Let's check out the monkeys. Are doing pretty good. But yeah, gonna wrap up the episode now. So yeah, we shouldn't be too far off from the secret ending. It's just a lot of meditation, but we have everything set up. We can spam the meditations, and I think that's all that it needs. 100 insights should be the goal that we need to reach. When we had the first meditation, we got to 83% or so, so I think we're gonna need 3 more, so we're gonna need to get to 100% insight. So it's gonna take a little deep thought. It's gonna take a little bit, but we're gonna get there. But yeah, it's gonna be it for this episode. Hopefully enjoy my rants. I wish you to have a wonderful day, do some nice things, I'll be kind to each other, and let's make the world a better place together. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, be kind to each other, all that good stuff. Thank you all for watching, and see you in the next episode of Card Survival Tropical Island. The Nemer signing out. Bye bye.